The moon is conjunct Uranus in Taurus today, which can bring about some unexpected tower moments. But the good news is, once the tower falls, the fool can then see the star. I'm the Astro Mama. If you're new here, I deliver daily astro weather forecasts in 3 minutes or less. Here's your forecast for December 3rd. So, the moon is conjunct Uranus today in Taurus, and sometimes this transit can indicate a day of aha moments and tower moments. Tarot tells a story. Each card is not meant to be interpreted alone, it's meant to be interpreted within that story. And we are the fools. Whoever is the querent or whoever has this reading being done to them or is doing the reading on themselves is essentially the fool on our own journey to whatever it is we're exploring. So the Tower card comes at a time where whatever the foundation that the fool has, whatever foundation that you had, it crumbles. And this can be sometimes literally like a breakup, a death, getting fired, spraining your ankle while training for a marathon. Other times it's something more of an epiphany. You look at somebody and you're like, "Ugh, you are not the person for me." Or you might have a challenging conversation with somebody in your community, but this like revelation comes from it. The fools on their journey, they're a little lost. They see this tower and the tower crumbles. Well, the North Star, with the fool's next steps, that realigns them with their destiny and brings them back to their path, was covered by the tower because the next card is the star card. So when that tower actually crumbles, the fool is able to now see where they're going. There's a lot of psychological studies around how humans don't always really like change. Sometimes it's good for us, but we don't necessarily like it. And we will cling on to structures and routines and people and identities and even reputations that are limiting us or are hurting us. So if your tower moment is an epiphany, oftentimes we think that when we see something or if we feel something, especially if you're spiritual, that means that it must be coming very soon or it's going to happen very soon. But sometimes we are, in the quantum field, like past, present, and future are all happening at the same time. Yeah, there are technically things you can do to speed that up a little bit. But the truth is, there also is divine timing. Universe, spirit, source, God, higher self, whatever you believe in spiritually is also working with you. You're co-creating with it. And it can be easy to think of like, I just had this aha moment, or, I just lost this business opportunity, or, the tower crumbled. Now I bet that what it is I really want, that star is going to come right away. And sometimes it doesn't. It comes with divine timing.